The PUP, as you said, on the same day that it was cut. What's your view on the cutting of the PUP? Do you believe it is acceptable for people to get more money by way of the PUP than they earned prior to becoming unemployed?
Well, just on the advisors, there's no great sense or evidence of quality advice given how bungling this government is, and I'll leave that at that. On the PUP, no, it's wrong to cut it. There had been a design flaw in the government's approach from the get-go, and you're referring, I think, Ciara, to people who might have worked a shift or two and who, when taking home 350
up to 40,000, not 40,000, 40%
that
rather.
That got fixed at the end of June. That was a design flaw on the government's part, but that matter got fixed. That's not the case now. In fact, we know from a question that was put in by my colleague Claire Curran, our spokesperson on social welfare, that actually the majority of people in receipt of €350, now to be €300, actually had earnings in excess of €500. So people are down money. We are still in a situation of crisis. Key sectors of the economy cannot operate at all or are operating in a very limited way. We know from the government's plan that we will move from periods of lighter restrictions to tighter restrictions depending on the behaviour of the virus, and consequently people will be sent home, just as happened in this city. As you know, last Friday,
and I want to get on, I do want to get onto that too.
In that sense, bear in mind there are taxi drivers and people in the arts and people from hospitality who literally have not worked in months.
In fairness, Mary Lou, is it not the case though when they cut the PUP, as you say, they did change so that people who were earning more on the PUP but less previously, you changed that. You opposed that change though at the time, didn't you?
Well, what we said at the time was that there had to be, by the way, we offered the government a different scheme and a different approach that would have worked efficiently and avoided all of these problems, but that is history, Ciara. What we have done is defended the right of people to have the capacity for a decent standard of living. And we've also made the point, and let me make it again, at a time where the economy is in deep crisis, it serves no useful purpose to either drive households into debt or to depress the amount of money that can actually circulate in the economy, albeit in limited ways. That is cutting off your nose to spite your face.